Hi guys, this is Teacher Party. Like, subscribe, share, call your neighbors, your cousins, let them watch the channel. They will gain something. So this is VAT theory and concepts. So this is the small sections you will have a question on in metric. You should have done this in grade 10 and 11. So value-added tax is a consumption tax on goods and services that is levied at each stage of the supply chain where value is added, from initial production to the point of sale. That's Investopedia, and it's very clear. Okay, so when to register for VAT? A business registers for VAT in South Africa once their taxable goods, taxable supply is close to or above a million in a 12-month period. Or a business can register voluntarily if it's making more than 50,000. That is, if the other part in the transaction requires the business to be a VAT vendor. It can happen that you win a tender and they expect you to be a VAT vendor, even if you're not making a million. So in that case, you will voluntarily register. So when do you cancel to pay VAT? Once the taxable supply falls below a million, and the cancellation will happen if the commissioner is satisfied that the business is making less than a million. Okay, so categories of VAT. You will get questions, my beloved grade 12. Yeah, much better. You will get questions on this. Remember, I sell the slides. You have to send me a WhatsApp or an email for me to conclude the transaction. This is going to be uploaded in my website. Okay, so category of a VAT vendor. Category A, VAT periods of 2 months ending January, March, May, etc. Category B, VAT periods, it's bi-monthly. This ends in February, April, June. Category C, monthly VAT returns when the supply is over 30 million. Category D, 6 month returns on the last day of February and August. That's if the turnover does not exceed 1.5 million. Category E, last day of the year of assessment unless otherwise registered. So you must know this. My grade 12s, they will ask these questions. Category F, 3 tax periods in a year, 4 months each, ending on the last day of June, October, and February. This is taxable supply not more than 1.2 million. So the VAT rate in South Africa is 15%. It's no longer 14%, guys. Two types of VAT. You've got the input VAT and the output VAT. Sometimes they say input tax. And output VAT, which is output tax. So this is the VAT you pay to SARS, made from sales, income earned, and all that. VAT claimable from SARS is the one you incurred in your normal administration. Examples of output VAT, it's sales, the rent income, it's vettable, not vettable. So this is a big debate, because if the dwelling has been given to staff, then the rent is not vettable. Commission income, discount received, VAT tax recovered, input VAT on correcting entries. And then examples of input VAT, purchase on fixed properties, second-hand goods, purchases, your normal trade purchases. Standard rated supplies, most business expense except for entertainment expenses and zero rated items. So standard rated supplies, they include fixed property, that is the purchase, professional services, household consumables, electricity, water refusal, but excluding rates on the municipal goods, accommodation. I see there, that is commercial property. Capital assets such as furniture, you pay VAT on that. Local transport, but sea transport, local transport, vehicles, repairs, lubricants and oil, zero rated is brown bread, the basic food stuff. Fuel is zero rated, you can't pay VAT on it. There's a fuel levy. Municipality rates, you can't pay VAT on it. That's already a form of tax. Even the fuel levy is a form of tax, so you can't pay another tax on it. The exempt passenger transport is game viewing drives, transportation of goods, transportation of passengers by air or sea between two places in RXA. The exemptions like mainline, luxury bus traveling. So this is important, guys. VAT is chargeable upon receipt of cash or upon the invoice issued. So whichever one occurs earlier, be it the receipt of invoice or the payment received. These are the examples of expenses that would constitute to input VAT. Trading stock, manufacturing overheads, water and electricity, marketing, movable assets, delivery, vehicles, production, professional fees. So you may not register for VAT if you make exempt supplies. For example, you receive donor income, that is an exempt supply. Financial services that are exempted is interest, cryptocurrency, derivatives, insurance. Yeah, you can see, guys. Calculations, VAT calculations. Here I've listed four types of calculations. So guys, I'll make a separate video on these calculations so that it's quick to navigate to. Subscribe, share, like, bye.